Hey guys, welcome back. So today I am going to be sharing some Amazon finds. These are going to be some must-have items for your home, for yourself, just some really great products on Amazon. I will have them all linked in the description box. Now before we get started, I would love it if you'll hit that subscribe button. That'll be so awesome. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you're always notified whenever I upload a video. Now with that being said, we're going to start off with the first item, which is something I've been loving. It's going to be this low-carb rice cooker from Toshiba, who's kindly sponsoring this video. I've never had a low-carb rice cooker before, so I was excited to try it out. I tried to eat as healthy as possible and limit my carb intake, but I do love eating rice. This product can be used as a regular rice cooker as well, but when you use the low-carb setting, it'll remove the unhealthy digestive starch by up to 37% and increase the healthy resistant starch by up to 34%. I'm going to show you exactly how to use the low-carb setting now. Of course, you want to wash all of your parts before use, and it says to hand wash the parts because they're not dishwasher safe, but I wouldn't put them in a dishwasher anyways just to avoid any damage. I don't put any of my pots and pans and stuff in the dishwasher. I always hand wash them. You're going to pour your desired amount of rice in the steamer basket and fill the nonstick pan with the appropriate amount of water using the 1-to-1 ratio. I used a total of 4 cups in this video. I always rinse my rice before cooking to remove as much starch as possible, and the rice cooker on the low carb setting is going to remove even more. You're going to place your rice in the cooker and press the menu button to select the desired option. You can adjust the cook times and create a preset, but I like to stick with the recommended time based on what I'm making. So I'm going to select the low carb, then hit start. I do like to add salt and butter for taste. I know the butter is just going to add more carbs. The rice cooker on the low carb setting is going to get rid of some of the butter, but some will remain. I just love the way it tastes on my rice. This is a multifunctional rice cooker, so you can slow cook, you can steam, and you can also just use it as a food warmer. I really love the way this turned out. It tastes really good and my family really enjoyed it. You can see all of the extra starch and butter in the pan. The technology on this device allows it to cook all types of rice by adjusting the temperature and heating time. It does have a programmable 24-hour delay timer, which is great for busy families. I really love the design as well, and I love that it has this handle. It's not too big and bulky, so it's easy to just store away. So definitely check out this product, guys. It's really great. Really love that low carb setting. I always use it now whenever I make rice, and I really love it. Next up is going to be a steamer that you can use in the horizontal and vertical position. I really needed a steamer that could work horizontally so that I can press out my bedding. I really love the look of a wrinkle-free sheets. Now let me make myself clear before I get crazy comments about steaming sheets. I don't steam my entire sheet, just the top part, because I always have issues with creasing and it's hard to get it out unless you're steaming it. Even when I take my sheets out of the dryer, as soon as it's done drying, I still have creases in the top for some strange reason, so I will use the steamer on that part, and that's it. If you use a regular garment steamer that only works in the vertical position and you try to turn it over, the water is going to come out. It's going to burn if it hits your skin. It happened to me before. Doesn't feel good. The next thing I'm loving is this wall mount to hide your cable box or gaming systems. I don't like having my cable box on my TV console, so I mount mine behind the TV. I do have an outlet and my cable connection there. It's quick and easy to install. All you have to do is drill it into the wall. You can adjust the width for the device you're placing in it. This really helps decrease or completely remove the clutter around your TV. Alright, the next thing I have is this battery organizer. You can store different size batteries in here. This is my drawer right now, so it's not terrible or anything, but I do have my batteries just all on top of each other. So yeah, and this, you're not supposed to have your batteries on top of each other like this. So this is something really great to have, and it's slim enough to fit in your drawer. And what I really love about it is this indicator, so you can test your batteries to see if they're dead. You can take this piece out if you need some more space to test your batteries as well. This dishwasher clean dirty indicator is a great item to have, especially with kids. It is magnetic, but it also comes with 2-sided mounting tape for non-steel surfaces. I try to unload the dishwasher every morning, but sometimes I don't get around to doing it until later in the day. When that happens, my kids will mix their dirty dishes with the clean ones, so this indicator keeps that from happening. Now, I'm the type of person that likes to write things down on paper instead of using the notes app on my phone. I picked up this grocery list pad and I love that it has pretty much all categories you'll need when grocery shopping. It does have a magnetic tab on the back so you can stick it on your fridge and jot down whatever you need when you're low on something or whenever you're just like completely out of an item. It comes with 50 sheets that you can tear off, and I really like the gold print. It's really cute. Next up is my favorite cloth to use for glass surfaces. It's a microfiber glass cleaning cloth. It comes in a pack of 6 and you will get a streak-free and length-free finish when using this type of cloth. You can use it on stainless steel as well. The last thing I have are these open-toe gel heel socks. I always wear them whenever the heels of my feet are dry and cracked. You get a pack of 3 and they are washable. There's built-in moisturizing gel in the heel part of the sock. You can also use your own foot cream for extra moisturizing. I have seen the full coverage gel socks before, but I mainly wear them to bed and I don't like my entire foot to be covered in a sock when I'm sleeping, so I decided to get the open toe style and I really love them. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. That'll be so awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.